Yeah, Wi-Fi's
Our
gone for some reason.
Leviathan is able to travel
Yeah, Wi-Fi's gone for some
Roach
reason.
strain
Yeah.
ready for augmentation. Protoss research facilities discovered. Experiments within.
Incredibly
Useful
durable
to
and has
evolve
powerful
swarm.
range
Must
assault unit that's
acquire.
incredibly durable and has
Destroy
powerful attack.
Protoss.
Long range
Improve
assault unit shoots
swarm.
multiple attacks that deal area damage. Probably the Corpser is what we're going to go for. Because that's the role the Roach has been playing. And if this is an even more durable version of it, that's just like better of what it was already doing, then it's kind of what I want. It playing a different role, not what I need. That's getting annoying. Planet Char, hive world of Zerg. Impossible to sail by conventional means because of high concentration of Zerg and Terran forces working in tandem. Terran and Zerg working together as friends. How wonderful. The differences of our two species are not too great if we cannot work together against a greater threat, it seems. It is not wonderful. We are the threat they're working against. Them working together makes Char almost impossible to take with our current forces. Perhaps it will be simply left for them to keep. Ah, Carrigan's gone to Char and retaken it and is working with Warfield. However, there are some things on planets that are still for use. Evolution. I was wondering what the hell went on. I'll simply have to transport some roaches through space for them to arrive here, instead of more conventional means. Powerful. Psionic crystal formation in area that increase heat of area already incredible from lava. Roach is forced to evolve to survive. Obsidian Roach. With powerful shields protecting and a barrier ability. Regenerates life and shields quickly and is a powerful fire attack. I wonder if this is benefiting from the damage increase of 8. If it isn't, then, which it doesn't seem to be, it's white text, not yellow, then that is incredible damage. It can hit air! Okay, what's the price? What's the price? What's the price? I am in love. Because these are an incredibly tanky unit. 100... wonder if they're benefiting from that that Carrigan ability. So they could have by default 100 shields. Now they have 120. 5 armor and shields, 3 armor on themselves. Oh, this is awesome. And they barrier. So they can give themselves 200 shields. I'm not seeing it there. Absorbs up 200 damage, lasts 10 seconds. Not sure how to take that. They're not taking any damage at all. As I expected. The Terrans and Zerg are working together heavily to protect Char from any possible future attacks. We must be careful. Ahead, I can sense an entranceway to a vast cavern system filled with lava. Perhaps sometime in the past, it was used for something else, but nothing but molten rock flows through it. Ooh, Noctul Zerg. Jesus. Ah, flooded Nidostans. Does that do AoE damage? Does that do AoE damage? Does that do AoE damage? No. As devastating as it is single target. It feels a little too grand for a single target attack, because that got me very excited that it was actually AoE. These roaches will explore the lava-filled caverns deep inside of Char while the Terran and Zera continue to fortify their hold over the planet. Perhaps something useful could come of this, or perhaps not.
Protoss destroyed. Scantipede essence secure. Planet Melis 4. Environment used to guide evolution.
Seems emojis are in the area. They'll serve as wonderful test subjects for newly evolved cockroaches. That's quite powerful though, has a high price.
Strain. Acid saliva coats enemy. Slow.
Wish this told me how much it cost.
Movement slows attacks.
Bioplasmid artillery. 4 attacks, 7 range. 12 damage, 18 versus armored. It's got 245 hit points. And then the shooting, I granted it. That is respectable. I do like it as a unit. I do like it as a unit, and it is actually AoE. We are encountering plenty of enemy packs. Something like that could be useful. But the even more durable other guys sound great. Sadly, I did the Zergling evolution, and the immediate mission after it doesn't let you build Zerglings. So I'm not sure what they're like. Should get to them, use the next mission. I'm just hoping I've been picking the right choice. I've made the right choice on that one and on this one. The other ones regenerate pretty quickly, don't they? And these are very expensive. The Terrans were studying these Zalnaga runes. Interesting. Perhaps it'd not be a bad idea to try study them as well. I missed something.
Vile strain successful. Protoss eliminated. Must prepare sequences.
I realized I missed something on the third Codir mission. There is actually a group of pirates there, and if you don't kill them, they'll ally with you. If you kill them, then you get better infested. Which, as you saw how I did this mission, you know what I'm going to do. I have to redeal with all of this. I should have saved more.
More Vespene required.
The direction he didn't go in was over this way, so... There's a signal of Terran origin somewhere nearby, however I cannot pinpoint its location.
Have met the enemy in combat.
Lost pirates.
The Hive cluster is under attack. We require more vet. The Hive cluster is under attack. Our forces have met the enemy in combat.
The tip said there was a ton of minerals here. So these are the Terrans intruding on this area. Don't shoot us down, please. We could offer our help against the Protoss. Your help against the Protoss. Sure, that same help could be provided by the infested carcasses of your bodies and ships. Why should I not slaughter you all? It's more efforts to kill us all rather than help us. Provide some of our mercenaries to help you whenever, in whatever it is you're doing, if you spare us. Interesting suggestion. Kill pirates or spare pirates. Your choice will affect future bonus objectives. You get allies on future missions, or you get better infested, but enemies on future missions. I like better infested. But one off refuse. Boosts are better as my loyal infested minions. For once in my life, I did not shoot on sight. And what did that get me? Oh yeah, fucking Zerg bastard trying to infest me. Men, kill the bastards. Amusing. Now to slaughter and infest them. More Terrans befriend. What a joy I feel in my heart knowing that so many people will be friends with us and be met by a warm embrace of the swarm, forever bonded with us in camaraderie.
Not enough energy.
Okay, you rock a flight. No, that is annoying.
Our forces have met the enemy in combat. Not enough Vespene.
Ready to roll.
Our forces are under attack.
Com, receive it.
Okay, group up.
I'm listening.
Our forces have met the enemy in combat. Our forces are under
Attack.
attack.
What joyous news, what jolly day. Many more friends have joined us in our cause, more friends to embrace and get to know.
The Hive cluster
You'll serve
is
us well
under
against the
attack.
Protoss.
Our forces are under attack.
So Bright has a new ability to use.
forces have met the enemy in combat.
That's the Liberator.
Our forces are under attack.
Oh, Jesus.
The Hive cluster is under attack. Our forces have met the enemy in combat.
Tedious. Having to redo this is annoying. Okay. I'm stopping. I'm stopping for now. Hey, folks, and I've returned. Sweet mercy. Mum's been on to Sky because, like, as far as we can tell, the issue is still on our end. She called them at 6 minutes past 5. They said there'll be a 35-minute wait. 50 minutes later, they still haven't talked to her. They're closed now. One sec. So yeah, it's 2 minutes past 6 now. They're certainly closed now. I think this crowd will be enough to deal with,
We
and that
require
turns up.
more Vespene gas. Our forces have met the enemy in combat. The Hive cluster is under attack. Our forces are under attack.
I just need to hold out for a moment. And
Our forces have met the enemy in combat.
okay, that's sufficient.
Not enough Vespene.
We've gone too far. It feels like we have. Nope, we're here.
The Hive cluster is under attack.
Attack.
Our
Is there any
forces
AoE
are
on the
under
Scourge
attack.
attack?
Our forces have met more Vespene required.
I know the idea of Scourge, at least my Scourge,
We require more Vespene gas.
utterly blitzing multiple.
Our forces are under attack.
Actually, the overlords could be useful here. The overlord attack, just a mineral air unit, that would be useful. But AoE on my Scourge, so it could cleave multiple air units, that would be beautiful. As long as it's my Scourge and not enemy Scourge. I'd seen that earlier and didn't know what the hell it was. But it's the game after getting paused. Well, it's a shot. It's when the corruptor shot's going out, then the game pauses, so it just twiggles around like a child's toy. I kind of like the idea of having pirate minions, but I think the Overmind. I'm surprised if Overmind's even speaking to him. Genocide Run is more Overmind territory. Then again, the Overlords were taken in peaceably, but they were still made part of the Swarm. They were still taken over. So,
The hive cluster is under attack.
I was hoping the reward for doing this was going to be that we get an improved infesting
The
that.
hive cluster is under attack. Our forces have met the enemy in combat. The hive cluster is under
Huh.
attack.
It's tilted a bit, I think.
The hive cluster is under attack.
You.
Our forces are under attack.
You shy?
Our forces have met the enemy
Okay.
in combat.
He can now spawn
Our forces are under attack.
infest the banshees.
Engines ready. Loud and engines ready.
Yeah, I can respect this. Really no use here. But,
Engines ready.
well, okay. They do have a use here if you're doing the mission proper. But we're not doing the mission proper. We're now just on defense.
Engines ready.
More Vespine required.
Need something liberated?
Okay. Now, let us get back to it. Damn, they survived ages. Keep thinking they're green and, you know, my units.
The hive cluster is under attack. The hive cluster is under attack. Our forces have met the enemy in combat.
I was just curious to see how well that would do.
The hive cluster is under attack. The hive cluster is under attack. The hive cluster is under attack.
Shine. Skinny on the way.
Hero's dead, but that's fine. He was kind
Our
of
forces
irrelevant
have met
to
the enemy in combat.
our plans. But he will be useful in the
hive
future
cluster
to give
is
us
under
access
attack.
to another flying unit.
Ain't that you?
Not enough Vespine. More Vespine required.
Engage,
We require more Vespine gas out of energy.
of course. At least this is cheap, and he regens well enough.
Our forces are under attack. The hive cluster is under attack.
Awesome. Now they're fighting around, but they aren't really achieving much. It's not like they're hitting any objective.
The hive cluster is under attack. The hive cluster is under attack.
It's tempting to try and do one final charge for it, but it's probably better to just keep doing what I'm doing.
The hive cluster is under attack.
It's actually, pretty reliable. This might even be the last one.
The hive cluster is under attack.
No. Two down to the wire.
Our forces are under attack. The enemy is attacking our drones.
There we go. A few times I've seen Protoss in my life, I wondered, what do their mind states like? Each time I feel naught but shame for a few days, thinking such things when I could try to befriend them instead.
Our forces.
Finally. Done. Now we'll do the evolution mission again, though I'll type in a win sheet for it. And we'll go with the obsidian roaches. Because the idea of an extra tanky roach is a great idea to me. It seems like the roaches do serve in the same role, like as The other one didn't seem particularly long ranged, so it could
Our
still start.
Leviathan is able to travel to another world at your command.
So it seems like the like. I'm using the Roach as a way of busting into fortified positions. Both of them seem actually viable at that kind of gig. The artillery one doesn't seem particularly long ranged. So, like the AoE one doesn't seem that particularly long ranged. So it could still be viable as a breacher, you know? But they are bigger and expensive. So the other one's probably the better choice in that role.
Our Leviathan
Wished
is able to
Isha.
travel to another world at your command.
Fight Isha. So like so yeah, I'm using roaches as is as a breacher. Both seem like at least range wise to be viable in that role, but the other role the cockroach is too big. It seems a bit too large for it, and it is also meant to be quite expensive. So the other roach seems like the better choice as a breacher because it emphasizes durability and regeneration.
Roach strain ready for augmentation. Protoss
It
research
also has a strong
facilities
attack,
discovered.
so
Experiments
it
within.
seems to be doing exactly what I have in a roach,
Must
but better.
acquire. Destroy
The
Protoss.
AoE on this does
Improve
sound incredible.
swarm.
The AoE on this does sound incredible, but I'll be able to fit less per, it's a bigger unit. I'll be fitting less in per thing, and I feel like I need as much roaches forcing their way in as possible. I don't know, it just seems like the better course of action than only getting 5 guys in a gap rather than so many. Then again, the AoE on it is incredible. The AoE on it is good. Like, I've seen so many, cramped quarters as you're breaching a base, so being able to just bombard all those enemies, that sounds incredible. But the obsidian roaches are tankier. So they would survive those situations for longer, therefore being able to do more damage, and they hit hard to begin with. So they may be the better one. I'm favoring durability here because my units are dying so much. Huh. Turns out Sky is actually open till 7, not 6. So, well, that's something, but it's still 40 minute wait. They said 30 minutes earlier on and ended up being nearly 50. So, and ended up being about 50. So, let's just hope they fix it of their own accord. It seems like a lot of people reporting outages right now. Just looking up down detector. Hmm. So yeah, just making them amend them. Turns out they were open for another hour, but fuck it. Yeah, folks, and I'm back. Let's do this again. And like I said, I'll probably go Obsidian Roach. Thankfully, I don't need to upload anything. I already have stuff uploaded for 2 days more. Um, though this can't be skipped like a normal one. Um, it's the advantage of working in backlog. Don't, you know, like I record a ton, I upload a ton. I don't need to upload on for ages. Like when I uploaded this stuff back in like June, like April, I haven't had to upload anything else for my custom campaign since then. Not till I started doing a second backlog of it, starting with expansive armaments. Not sure how long I'm going to maintain 2 of them, as it does mean that bit much more playing and recording. But meh. So but yeah, it's the advantage in having a backlog. I remember before my PC overheated and I couldn't render anymore. Not till I got this rig, my old PC overheated. I could not. It took me a year to get this, and I still had footage coming out on my channel. Still had footage after a year. It was beautiful, thanks to backlog. What's the goddamn cheat? Ah, wait. Internet's out. Habits. We should see the Radio Free Zurich here. That's one of the cheat codes. Even my phone's internet's acting fucky. What is best in life? Has more powerful fire attack, powerful shields, has immortal barrier. Powerful obsidian skin that protects against heat and lava, durable carapace. Long range splash area attack costs significantly higher from base Roach. Powerful acid morphed to the body, and the Roach adapted heavily to survive, morphing to be able to shoot blobs of acid from its back, need weight armor with ease. Yeah, no, this. This is just what I have, but better. That's a different direction. So I want this. Because I'm looking for a strong, durable breacher. So it also being, you know, having as good attack is, well, actually kind of vital to it, really. I know, I don't, not sure if I would want a tank that was weak, you know, that didn't do damage.